Hey guys, gals, and fellow VEDS-ies, and welcome back to another day of VEDS. Today, if you recall, is Timed Thursday, the first Timed Thursday, in which I am going to talk about the live-action adaptation of Disney's Beauty and the Beast for 5 minutes. So without any further ado, let's get that timer up there, and begin. Alright, so today I'm actually going to be talking about the teaser trailer that came out very briefly, and the various images that I don't recall who did it, either the director or the producer or the editor, put out on Twitter. So let me first talk about the teaser trailer. When I first saw the teaser trailer that came out a couple months ago, I actually did make a video on it, sort of a reaction to it, but I don't know if the audio got lost or something like that, but anyway, I, unlike a lot of other people, was kind of put down by it. I didn't like it all that much. Now, that's not to say that it was a good teaser trailer or a bad teaser trailer, because again, it's a teaser trailer, so it's not gonna show much. I do admit the little touches of the prologue theme at the beginning was a very nice touch. I was very happy with that. But again, it really just showed us the sets, and even the sets I wasn't a big fan of. I don't think they really hold a candle to the original movie, but more on that in a few minutes. We did actually get a look at Emma Watson as Belle looking at the rose, which is the clip that I used in the Menu Monday video, if you recall. But again, overall, I thought that the teaser trailer was meh. It didn't really hype me, but I will admit I was holding out hope until like an actual trailer comes in, or images come out that before really giving a final judgment on it. But now images have come out, particularly of the tavern scene with Gaston and LeFou, and the picture of Lumiere and Cogsgrove. I'll talk about the Lumiere and Cogsgrove one first. Or Cosgrove? No, Cogsworth. Sorry if I was messing that up. I'll admit, when I first saw the image of Cogsworth and Lumiere, again, I wasn't very impressed. Cogsworth, I thought, was very okay. It pretty much was what I imagined a live-action version of Cogsworth would look like. He has sort of the same darkish, reddish color that the original movie had. The face sort of looked okay. The one that I wasn't a big fan of was actually Lumiere. I'm still not a fan of how this new Lumiere looks. Mainly because I don't see a face. Maybe somebody in the comments, feel free to tell me where the face is on him. I've looked at the image a dozen times, and for some reason, I just can't see the face. But again, that could also be from the beginning of the movie where they don't really have a face and the face just appears. But again, we would have to wait to see more of that. But then we have the second image of Gaston and LeFou, presumably during the Gaston song, and this is the image that is kind of winning me over, because Gaston's wearing his traditional red. I can't spot out LeFou, but the tavern looks kind of like it did in the original movie. I think I think Josh Gad as LeFou and Luke Evans as Gaston is really good casting. I really cannot wait to see how they do. But to sort of end off the discussion, because I only have like a minute and a half left, the thing that's bothering me about this new reboot of Beauty and the Beast the most is how I don't think Disney is giving this movie a chance to be its own thing. Now, I'm not saying it has to be completely its own thing and it can't honor the original 1991 animated classic at all. I would actually hope that it would do both. But when these images were released on Twitter, it was a side-by-side comparison of Cogsworth and Lumiere from the film, from the original animated movie, and these new live-action remake versions. And I understand why they did that, because you want to show people, okay, these are how they look, these are how they're going to look now. But I have a feeling if you keep doing that, because they also did that with an image of the prince in his human form that came out. I think they did that too. And I'm worried that they're comparing it so much to the original movie that it's not really truly going to be its own thing. It's either always going to have to live in the shadow of the original animated movie, or it's going to be just as good, if not better. Just as good as the animated movie, which in my opinion, if it's just going to be the same thing, the animated movie in live action on the screen, then truly, what is the point of remaking it at all? That's honestly my feelings toward the subject. And yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on it. Those were my 5-minute unscripted ramblings of what I thought about the 2017 Beauty and the Beast live-action remake. If you have thoughts about the 2017 Beauty and the Beast live-action remake, I don't know how many more times I'm going to say this in this video, but if you have any thoughts about it, put it in the comments down below, let me know. And until tomorrow, guys, gals, and fellow VEDS-ies, I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.